सर आवाज येत नाहीये.
Sir, we cannot hear you.
Can't hear you.
सर आवाज येत नाहीये तुमचा.
Sir, hello. Hello. Excuse me, sir. Hello.
Hello. Okay, so look now, in the previous lecture we have seen regarding the myopia or short-sightedness. In myopia we are able to see the nearby objects clearly, but far away objects cannot be seen clearly. Now we will see hypermetropia or farsightedness. Exactly all the things you should remember opposite in case of the hypermetropia compared to myopia. So in this case what happens, we are able to see the objects which are far away clearly, but the objects which are nearer to us cannot be seen clearly. Okay, suppose these are the far away objects. So after refraction to the eye lens, it falls on the retina, means we are able to see its clear image. But what happens for nearby objects? Actually, our nearer point should be at 25 centimeter, so that we are able to see its clear image. But what happens in this case? It recedes away. So actually it should be 25 centimeter, but it becomes 40, 50 like that. So that is why what happens here, the after refraction through the eye lens, the rays meet just after the retina, beyond the retina. In the previous step, it falls before the retina. Here they falls beyond the retina. Okay, so this is the hypermetric eye. Here the near point goes away from the 25 centimeter, and that is why actually the rays will fall beyond the retina. Why this is so important? There are two reasons for this. Again, those reasons are exactly opposite in case of the previous case. First, curvature of cornea and eye lens decreases. Means converging power of eye lens decreases. Converging power means what? To converge the rays. Converge means to combine the rays earlier. That is called as converging. So since their converging power decreases, so they will diverge, and that is why they will fall at a longer distance, that is beyond the retina. Second reason for this is flattening of eyeball. Flattening of eyeball. So what happens in the previous case, we have seen the elongation of eyeball. Elongation means this. Suppose the natural eyeball is this. This is elongation. And flattening of the eyeball means this. So since that eyeball flattens, so this distance decreases. Distance between the eye lens and this eyeball and retina decreases. So since this distance decreases, it will fall beyond the retina. These are the two reasons so that the hypermetropia can occur to us. First is curvature of cornea and eye lens decreases, and second is flattening of the eyeball. So now, for the correction of this hypermetropia, we should use a convex lens, because you know convex lens is a converging lens. Convex lens is converging lens, so it converges the rays, so which comes actually not from 25 centimeter where our say nearer point shifts, suppose 40 centimeter. So from 40 centimeter the rays which comes, it will converge it and they will fall at the retina. Okay, so in this way convex lens can be used for the correction of the hypermetropia. So this is all regarding the hypermetropia. First of all, in the hypermetropia is called as farsightedness or long-sightedness, in which you are able to see the nearby objects clearly, but the objects which are say, so hypermetropia or farsightedness in which you are able to see the far away objects clearly, but the objects which are nearer to us cannot be seen clearly. Second, nearer point of the normal human eye just shifts beyond that. Actually, nearer point distance should be 25 centimeter, but now that distance is more than 25 centimeter. Then what are the reasons for this? The curvature of cornea and eye lens decreases. What is the meaning of this? Converging power of the eye lens decreases. Converging means to make the rays combine. That converging point power decreases. So that is why there is divergence and they falls beyond the retina. Second, because of the flattening of the eyeball. Flattening means what? Actually, suppose this is normal size of the eyeball, then it flattens. Since it flattens, actually this will take lot of space here. So that is why this distance decreases. So that is why they will fall the usual distance. That is this. So that is why they will again fall beyond the retina. Either one of these or both the reasons are possible for the hypermetropia. It can be corrected by using the convex lens of suitable focal length or suitable power. Again, focal length of convex lens is positive. This power is also positive. Means if you are wearing the spectacles of positive power, what is the meaning of this? That you are suffering from hypermetropia. Means you are able to see the far away objects clearly, but nearby objects cannot be seen clearly to you. So those who are having the specs, they can judge whether they are wearing the spectacles of the positive power or negative power, depending upon that which defect you are having. Then one another defect is there which is called as presbyopia. This presbyopia is also called as old age hypermetropia. Old age hypermetropia. So old age hypermetropia means actually again hypermetropia means what? We are not able to see the nearby objects clearly, but far away objects can be seen clearly. So why this is happen? Because old persons, their ciliary muscles becomes weak. Ciliary muscles becomes weak. Since ciliary muscles becomes weak, they are not able to see the objects which are nearer to us, because ciliary muscles actually adjust the focal length of the lens. But since it becomes weak, it will not respond to adjust the focal length, especially whenever you want to decrease the focal length. Because to see the nearby objects, we'll have to decrease the focal length of the eye lens. So that power decreases. So that is why old persons are not able to see initially the nearby objects. Again, as the age increases, they may not able to see the objects which are far away also. It's neither they are not able to see the nearby objects nor they are able to see the far away objects. Okay, so in that case you should use a bifocal lens. Bifocal lens, in that two types of the lenses are there, concave and convex. Concave and convex. Concave lens is there for myopia, that is to see the far away objects clearly, and convex lens is there for hypermetropia. Hypermetropia, that is to see the nearby objects clearly. Means suppose two parts are there, this and this. So this is, say, upper part is concave. Upper part is concave. Lower part is convex. Means whenever they want to use the far away objects, they will see it from the upper part. And whenever they want to see the nearby objects, they will see it from the lower part. Because this is concave, it is for the correctness of the myopia. And this lower part is convex, that is for the correctness of the hypermetropia. Is to see the nearby objects, convex lens, that is the lower part of the lens should be used. And to see the far away objects, concave lens, that is the upper part of the lens should be seen. So this is regarding the presbyopia. So what I told you regarding the presbyopia, first of all, it is also called as old age hypermetropia. In that initially nearby objects cannot be seen clearly, as the age increases, because as the age increases, ciliary muscles becomes weak, so they will not adjust the focal length of the convex lens, especially they will not decrease the focal length of the convex lens. Then again, as the age increases, the old persons may not able to see the far away objects also. Means in that case, they should wear the bifocal lens. Upper part is concave, lower part is convex. Upper part is for seeing the objects which are far away, and lower part is to see the objects which are nearer to us. Okay, so first we will write regarding this, and then we will see the uses of the concave lens. Okay, so everyone is having the diagram with you, or you want to draw the diagrams for this hypermetropia? Just write on the screen, because I will not hear. I'm using the mic. You want to draw the diagram also?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Okay, so write the question. Write a short note on hypermetropia. Write a short note on hypermetropia. Now first draw these three diagrams correctly. For that part you can use the rounders so that the diagram should look nice. Finish all of you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So write in the points. First point, it is also known as, it is also known as farsightedness, farsightedness or long-sightedness, farsightedness or long-sightedness. Second point, a person with hypermetropia, a person with hypermetropia can see distant objects clearly, distant, distant, distant objects clearly, but cannot see nearby objects, cannot see nearby objects. Next point, the near point for the person, the near point for the person is further away, is further away from the normal near point, from the normal near point. Fourth point, give the heading in that fourth point, causes of hypermetropia, causes of hypermetropia. Write in that note small one because two reasons are there. One, curvature of cornea, curvature of cornea and eye lens decreases, curvature of cornea and eye lens decreases, so that converging power of lens, so that converging power of lens becomes less, becomes less. Becomes less. Second reason, due to flattening of eyeball, due to flattening of eyeball, due to flattening of eyeball, the distance between, the distance between lens and retina decreases, lens and retina decreases. These are the two causes for this. Now next main point. This defect can be corrected. This defect can be corrected by using convex lens of suitable focal length. Convex lens of suitable focal length. Okay, this is all regarding the hypermetropia. Now at the next question, we will write regarding the presbyopia. Write a short note. Write a short note on presbyopia. Again, we'll write in the points so that it will be easier for you to remember. First point, it is also known as old age hypermetropia.
Can you repeat again?
Hypermetropia. Second point, the power of accommodation of eye usually decrease with age and near point of aged people recedes away, recedes away, and then they find it difficult, find it difficult to see nearby objects, clearly. Next point, it arises due to weakening of ciliary muscles. Next point, sometimes they suffer both myopia and hypermetropia. They suffer both myopia and hypermetropia. Next point, then person needs bifocal lens, bifocal lens in which upper part is concave upper part is concave. To correct myopia, and lower part is convex. Lower part is convex. To correct hypermetropia. To correct hypermetropia. Okay, this is all regarding the presbyopia. Now we'll see the uses of concave lens. Uses of concave lens. First is already for correcting the myopia, for correcting myopia. So in myopia we are able to see the nearby objects clearly. Far objects cannot be seen clearly. So for that we use the concave lens so that rays can be diverged, that we have seen. Then it is used in the torch. Actually function of the torch, here a very small bulb is there, but we want to spread the light in all directions so that we are able to see the next part and the wide range. So we want the diverging lens there. So which is the diverging lens? Concave lens. So that is why in the torch, to increase the wideness of the intensity of the light through the small bulb, torch is required. Then say door, at the door very small peep hole is there. So very small concave lens is there. So for that, what happens, from inside we are able to say outside the wide range, but outsider cannot be seen inside. Okay, so from that what will happen, suppose we are inside, then wide range outside what is going on we will able to see, and if any person we recognize, then only we will say open the door, otherwise we will not open the door. So wide range of the area can be covered if the concave lens is used there. Then in medical equipment, scanner, okay, CD player, actually in that we use the laser beam. Function of the laser beam, that it can go thousands of kilometers but only in a straight line. Thousands of kilometers but only in a straight line. It's light amplification of stimulated emission of radiation. This is a long form of laser. Light amplification of stimulated emission of radiation. So in that the light ray can cover the thousands of kilometers in a straight line without any deviation. But whenever you want some part deviation, then we want to diverge those rays. So for that, in such equipments, concave lens is used in that particular lens. Then in camera, microscope and telescope. Camera, microscope and telescope. Actually convex lenses are used. But for the better clarity, near the eyepiece, concave lenses are also kept, so as to rays exactly diverge and fall on the focus of those convex lenses. So for that, inside that, concave lenses are also used. So these are the 5 uses of the concave lenses. First, first use we know already in the myopia. For the correcting the myopia, concave lens is used. Then in the torch, what happens in the torch? The light comes out from the very small bulb, so it should cover a wide range. So for that, the rays should be diverged. So for that, concave lens is used. Then peephole of the door. In that, inside a person should see the wide range to the outside part. So that is why concave lens is used. In the medical equipment, scanner, CD player, in that actually laser beam is used, but function of the it is a monochromatic and highly coherent source of light. So it goes straight only for thousands of kilometers also without any deviation. Whenever we require the deviation, actually at that time concave lens is used. And even though in the camera, microscope, telescope, convex lenses are used, but along with that, concave lenses are also used for the better use, for the better clarity of the objects. Okay, so these are the uses of the concave lenses. So write the question, state the uses. State the uses of concave lens. First use, concave lens is used. Concave lens is used to correct myopia. Concave lens is used to correct myopia. Second, concave lens is used concave lens is used in torch. Concave lens is used in torch to spread the light to spread the light for wider region, wider, wider region. Third use, it is used in the peephole of door, peephole of door to see a large area, to see a large area outside the door, outside the door. Next, medical equipment, medical equipment, scanner, scanner, and CD player, and CD player used used laser light, LASR, used laser light for for proper working of these equipments concave lenses are used. Concave lenses are used. Next, in camera, microscope and telescope, along with convex lens, concave lens is also used. Concave lens is also used for better quality.